Hey, welcome. Happy Halloween. Let's get together, have a little chat here. Yeah, that light's pretty crazy, huh? That's a pretty Halloween. If that was ever a Halloween kind of thing, that was pretty crazy. Check that out. It's like we're interrogating. I'm interrogating you guys. The light shining in your eyes. Like, what'd you do? What'd you do? Just tell us. Just tell us, man. Yeah, it's pretty wet today. It's outside. I think you can see that. Look at the webcam. Yeah, it's a mess out there. Just a lot of umbrellas. I don't know if anyone's going to be going out there today. The picture I had on the thumbnail, that was one of the people yesterday. She had a pretty good costume. So her friend that was not in the costume helped me out. We took a selfie last night. There was toward the end there was a bunch of costumes, man. Yeah, I think I started streaming yesterday, Halloween Eve, at about 6. I just left after 6, and we started in Harajuku, got out to Shibuya, 7 o'clock-ish, 7:30, 8 o'clock passed by, and nothing. Maybe about 8:30-ish, then you started seeing more costumes started to flood into the Shibuya area. And there, by 9 o'clock, it was kind of full gear to a certain degree. I mean, not the big stuff that you usually see, but there was enough costumes. I mean, people just started getting a little crowded, not the crazy crowded that it usually is, but since what, 2019, I guess they're saying that the crackdowns. So I think last year was pretty big. I think 2022, the first time I came back in, that was pretty good. In 2022, that was really good. When the first kind of year people came back into open Japan, and that Halloween was pretty good. That was pretty good. I heard last year was good, but I wasn't there, so I couldn't tell you. But I just finished streaming about 4 o'clock, something like that, today, over in Yokohama Chinatown, and I came out of the restaurant at about 4:30-ish, and it was still raining. People had umbrellas. People were passing by. I saw little kids. I saw kids in strollers. I saw little kids walking. I saw people in school uniforms. Everyone was walking around, and there was like a little a buzz in the air. So for the kids, and that's really because I was reminiscing, I guess, toward the end of the stream about when I was a kid. That it was one of the best times of my life was on Halloween. Halloween, it was like a kid's day, so I had free candy. I could and stuff like that. And I would go from house to house and stuff like that, and it was so safe. You didn't have to worry about it. Only thing you had to worry about was, we heard stories like my parents, or I would check for stuff. After I got all my stuff, I would check anything that was not wrapped. I would toss like an apple or stuff like that. If there's popcorn and it's not in a bag, it's not closed off. It's like commercially. So I would throw that out because you had to be safe. But it's always anywhere. That's just being smart. Because you'd hear all these stories about in the old days about razor blades or pins or needles in apples, and then or you had like laced candy with different kinds of drugs that might have been in it, illicit drugs. So, as a kid, you had to be safe. And back in those days, it could have been anything laced in those chocolates or whatever kind of stuff. But yeah. So getting back to Yokohama Chinatown, so I was out there and there were kids just running around, and they had bags. Some people had bags, and then some people had like stuff like that. So and they were wearing costumes. I saw one guy was a Lego guy. I mean, not Lego. It's the game. It looks like Legos. It's like the green what's it called? It's the video. It's the video game. It's the video game. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I saw. It's like there was just so many costumes out there. It was pretty cool. And also, just before I went to go eat, I was watching. There was people taking a photo shoot and stuff like that. So one of them I saw was Spider-Man was in the middle of the street, and like there was no one around. So people were waiting, I guess, behind him, and they had a photographer taking pictures of me in the middle of the street in Chinatown. And then I saw these other two. So I think one of them might have been like Lupin or something like that, one of these characters. And then the photographer went in and they did a what do you call it? Like a timer. So those two were in the street, like posing, like they're running, like they're posing like they're running, and then so that was pretty interesting. So it's like maybe the end of the photo shoot, because it was starting to rain. I mean, a little more by that time. So it had been drizzling up to that point, but it was kind of okay. So, but getting back to the kids, man, there was a lot of kids everywhere, just bustling around. There was costumes. I mean, there was little kids in strollers. So parents were bringing their little kids in strollers with little costumes. I even saw like a bunch of in Monomachi, I saw a bunch of little dogs, and then the owners had dressed them up in like the little, Halloween kind of like little cape and stuff like that. Where is everyone? No. Right now, I'm probably gonna go see a movie. So it's 2 hours. It's 2 hours away. So I decided, you know what? Let's have some Halloween memories. I don't know if you guys have any good Halloween memories, because when I was a kid, man, I remember, I think one year, because I had I don't know if you had the big shopping bags. There's these kind of, how shopping bags, like the paper ones, they're like just regular, and you fold them. Well, this one you folded, and it's like a commercial kind of grade. So at the top, there's two handles made of paper that's wrapped around, and you have like that, so they're heavy. But, so I used to use that. So people would throw the candy. I'd go in the people, I'd rush, I have my costume on. You usually run. You take off you put your mask up a little bit so you can run to the next house, and then when you ring the doorbell, you pull your mask down, and then you wait for that, and you hold your bag out. I used to use the pumpkins, but the thing is, the pumpkins, people would throw a lot of candy in sometimes. I mean, they weren't cheap, man. I mean, some places I got full candy bars, because usually you have the Halloween packs, and you get the little Halloween bites or something like that, and then those are the usual. But some of them would throw more than, I guess maybe people weren't coming, and they would throw more in, like 2 or 3 of them in versus just maybe one, like they want to ration it. But yeah, the minute that when I was a kid, the minute the sun went down, I think one time even before that, I went out before the sun went down. You saw everyone made inside room. Everyone's live streaming in the room now. Most likely asleep. Yeah. Why is everyone? Yeah, that's true, JJQ. Everyone's most likely asleep. It's in Japan. It's just after 6 o'clock right now. I could see the 6:24 p.m. JST, and so probably in America it's probably really late right now. But yeah, so it's Halloween night. So maybe some Halloween memories you guys might have. I have some that I'm contributing. So yeah, as a kid, I really loved it. I just saw some kids. I saw 2 kids. So I think also in America now, another thing that people do is the shopping malls. They got smart. It's 2:24 a.m. Wow, that's in Pacific Standard Time. So I just saw a couple kids. You could hear the little voices. I turned around. They were dressed in costumes. They're going to the bathroom. So we're in a shopping mall. So the shopping malls have a good idea, because even in America, the shopping malls got smart. How do you bring adults in? Yeah, because the rain. Okay, remember I told you it's supposed to start at 2 and then 4. It's on. The rain is on, and it's not gonna abate until 4 o'clock tomorrow. 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. Right now it's 6 o'clock, 6:30 p.m. The rain's not gonna stop until What is it called? 4 in the morning, and 9 o'clock. Remember I showed you the Ventusky. I showed it to you, right? Remember the Ventusky? Let me show you. Let me show it to you. Here it is. Okay, Friday. Okay. Okay, this is, let's see, let's go 6 o'clock. Okay, this is 6 o'clock. This is right now. So Tokyo is not in the red yet. Okay, 9 o'clock. This is 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Tokyo is right in the middle of that red. So that's the rain. That's rain in the Ventusky. So 9 o'clock is usually prime time. Okay, let's go midnight. Midnight. It's past it a little bit, but you still got a little red for the rain. So I don't know if people are gonna stay, but the prime time is usually 9 o'clock, between 9 and 12. So yeah, the rain is we got a storm. So right now it's there. It's below us. It's I guess in Osaka area. I guess are they in Osaka? It's raining there too. Then I see Osaka. It's raining right there. Osaka's getting it right now. And then 9 o'clock. That's prime time. That's when Tokyo's going to get it. So Osaka is going to let up. So Osaka's probably pretty good at 9 o'clock, I guess. So yeah, that's the projection. So Hawaiian was saying yesterday, it's just going to be drizzling, but still, it's like I think it puts a damper on everything. Because I think, I saw some people, they were streaming and outside, and it's raining. You got the umbrellas up. You can't really do too much. Because what are you going to do when you want to take a want to take a picture? You got to take your phone out because you're protecting it. And, where are you going to be? You know what I'm saying? Unless you got a meetup spot like some of the conventions, and organize a dry area, stuff like that. You put the umbrellas away. You get the cameras out. See, that's the other thing too about outdoor yesterday. That's another thing I want to point out is that there's no organized structure to the taking pictures outside. I mean, in an ad hoc situation, so you have no control. Yeah, I know it's black backlight because I'm questioning you. It's like we're at a police station, and you can't see anything, right? So that's the psychology, right? The police station, or it's like a little spooky thing. Gotcha, right? Yeah, you noticed it. You noticed this because this is the whole psychology behind. Do you remember what's the movie with Danny DeVito and John Travolta? They had the van, and then so he's sitting in the light. So behind the light, so you're seeing a light, so you don't see him. So the person that has that light has control, stuff like that. So that's that movie. So it's like kind of that was a pretty good movie. I mean, anyway, but yeah, that's I did notice that because I could have went like this. Oh, that's even worse. Look at that. That's even worse. But I could have done like this. No, that's kind of normal. So this looks pretty cool. That's pretty cool, right? That's cool. It's a Halloween. It's a Halloween night. See, this will be a regular night, and this Halloween. You get some Halloweeny kind of vibes. Looks spooky. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. Dude, I went to that one in Korea. I was at that building, and I think it was a building in Korea. Oh yeah, we did see some ones in Tokyo. I remember, some people, I think John Dobb was going there. That was pretty crazy. But I went to some old buildings in Korea, man. That was like, because they had regular shops there at some of these old buildings. Yeah, so I think, some people were going to these kind of older kind of places. Yeah. Yeah, because these countries are older, man. These countries are older than the U.S. You know what I'm talking about? Please remember to hydrate. Okay, I'll hydrate. Thank you, Ghost Bomb. Okay, got some hydration. Yeah, so... Any memories for you guys? Any good memories? Because it's Halloween, oh no. Oh no, is are you where are you from? And is Halloween a thing for you or no? JJQ, do you have any good memories from Halloween? You know, trick or treating and stuff like that, or house party, or dude, I think one time we went out to clubbing. I think in Hollywood, so we went in costumes and stuff like that. You know that I don't think they allow costumes anymore at Disney, at Disneyland or something, or masks over your face, stuff like that. Oh, you don't have. That's okay. But yeah, so I think you know at Disneyland, I think one time they did allow, but I think something happened. Something might have happened, or it might have been like a risk, you know, a risk, you know. So, oh, geez. You're from Bali. Okay, gotcha. Not your. Because the thing is, okay, what is Halloween? Halloween, the actually name is a contraction, and actually November 1st is All Saints Day. So the day before Halloween is considered All Saints Eve. So All Hallows Eve. So a hollow or a hallowed person is a saint. So so it's like from like a Christian or Judeo-Christian kind of culture. So All Hallows Eve is basically shortened, is somehow contracted to Halloween. So All Hallows Eve or All Saints Day. So November 1st is considered All Saints Day. All Saints Day. And then the eve of All Saints Day is All Saints Day Eve or All Hallows Eve, or it became Halloween. So that's kind of the history of the contraction of how Halloween came up. There's different kind of cultures that follow. I think in Europe they had some other types of situations, but the present candy or what was going on, you know, in all the movies is the giving out of candy and stuff like that. Oogie Boogie Bash. Oh, in the DCI side, you can. Oh, it's a tickety event on select days. Oh, it's nice. Wow, that they're getting because JJQ, do you remember that there was actually a disco in Disneyland? Remember? I don't know if you remember those days. And that was over next to what do you call it? Small World. It was near Small World, and there was a stage and there was a disco. I never went actually, or I think I went once, but it was kind of crazy though. It was craziness, and I think it over the years it evolved, and I think they took it out. But yeah, I heard some wacky crazy stories about Disneyland from that time. It's nuts. That might have been probably the 80s or 90s, but yeah, I've heard some wacky stories about crazy stuff that happened over there. I mean, Disney After Dark. For One-Eye Man, him will come from Iran. Oh, you think, oh, okay, it's interesting. The One-Eyed Man. Because, okay, the other kinds of spooky things, okay, I think it's 101 Nights or 101 Ghosts. That's kind of a thing that's predominant in the Japanese culture. They have a kind of like what do you call it? The yokai, which is like kind of a different kind of a different kind of character. Universal has it too, called Horror Nights. Yeah. The Jason, there is no outfit you can wear, but it's horror mazes. Yeah. Okay, I've gone to. Did I go to Universal? No. I've been a couple of times. I've never been to those. I've been to Not Scary Farm. Do you remember Not Scary Farm? I've been to Not Scary Farm a couple of times, and it was a school trip. Or did we go to Universal too? Dude, I think one time it kind of rained, which kind of screwed it up. Cause like they run after you. Cause sometimes they run after you. You know what I'm talking about? Some of my friends because after a while it might have rained, and then everyone goes in the mazes, and then it gets kind of boring because it's too crowded, and like you could hear someone just up ahead, and they got scared, and like you're right there. I mean, it's really close. The Golden Mountain will rise in Iran. Well, see, okay, okay. Are you talking about Mount Ararat or what? In Iran, there's Mount Ararat, which is theoretically where the ark from a lot of animals. That is Mount Ararat is in Iran, I believe, or Persia. So theoretically, with all the animals, picture in $1 bill only. What? I don't know. Because Gold Mountain actually refers to something else. Okay, in China, you can't stream at Not Scary Farm, but you can stream it. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I did. Oh, no wonder those guys do it over there. Because I know it's Knott's. It's because Knott's is actually the first. You know that, right? Knott's is probably the first one that did it as a theme park. Not Scary Farm. I think they're the OG. I think maybe the other ones came later. And then not until maybe 10 years ago did I get to go to Northridge. I went to Northridge for a haunted house, and dude, that was so good. My friend and his girlfriend at that time. No, this was maybe 15 years ago. My friend and his girlfriend, they told me we'll get you a date. So they hooked me up with his sister. And then later, it's like I'm talking to her in the car, and like she totally not interested in me. You know what I'm saying? And then later on, and then I find out she only likes Hispanic guys, and I think she had a boyfriend or something like that. Like, yeah, I got you, man. No, anyway, so now I don't have $1, man. I'm in Japan, dude. I'm in Japan. Don't got that money. No, no, it's yeah, I got you. But thanks a lot. But Gold Mountain in China refers to a certain mountain, Gold Mountain. So just like Wangsan, so that's in a certain area of China, and that's called Gold Mountain. Another reference in China that the Golden Mountain itself is America. So you can earn money at the mountain, but that's two different kind of references for Gold Mountain. Yeah, so yeah, but thanks for that. We'll take a look at that. But I thought that's a pyramid, man. Oh no, it's on the dollar bill on the opposite side. The only thing I know is a pyramid. Yeah, that's anywhere, man. Any kind of gold mountain. Are you talking about a gold mountain or a mountain of gold? Because those are kind of two different kind of ideas and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's actually gold or it's just bricks. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, maybe it's a pyramid. So I don't know. You're the boss man. So yeah, but not Scary Farm. Yeah, those are good times because we had some. I went to Not Scary Farm. It was pretty good. I mean, but over in Devonshire Downs, over in Northridge. Oh, I've heard about it even since I was in high school. I heard about those haunted houses, and they're like crazy good. I mean, and they're done up good. I mean, they're huge, and the lines are like hours, an hour for a line. But they stop. They're really good. Before there's a certain kind of rooms, and they have a theme every year. They have a theme. And dude, there's like the rooms are big, and they're space people, so you can't go in until they let you go in. And then when you go in, you have that experience. They put a certain amount of people, and you go all in, and then those people exit, and then the next group comes in. So very organized, so that everyone gets the benefit of that haunted house, because it's outdoors and it's dark, and some places they have full, like there could be a RV, and then there's like people and ghosts. It's just all decorated really good. But if you have a chance, you could, these days, get back to the Northridge. I think Devonshire Downs, it's always had some good Okay. Dude, oh no, thanks a lot. The one-eyed man, leader of all evil. Okay. Thank you for that. Can you please get off that? Can you please stop? If not, we're gonna have to time you out. Okay. I don't want to do that, but yeah, this sounds kind of different than the kind of stories that we want to tell. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that. Is that okay, man? Okay, sorry about that, man. But yeah, we want some good memories, man. Yeah, I mean, we want some level of fright, but we don't want to be, completely consumed by it. I mean, those are some of the stories that the ones that are consumed, people consume, and the Japanese stories are some of those things like that. You have all the different kind of yokai, stuff like that. So that's okay. That's okay, JJQ. No, because he's on Twitch. He's on Twitch right now. Yeah, Twitch. I'm not sure how that runs. I'm not sure. But yeah. But thanks, man. Thanks for contributing, though. I mean, we appreciate you. Yeah. But yeah, it's Halloween. It's Halloween, and the thing is that the Halloween here is more of a Western Halloween, so it's more of the very like costumes, trick or treat. So you saw that some of that last night, and I tried after I finished streaming. I brought the Pocket 3 out, but like 5 to 10 minutes after I started streaming I started recording 4K with the Pocket 3. It started raining, and then it didn't get worse. I was like, oh man! So I had to cut it short, and everyone was kind of leaving. There was masses of people exiting to the station. Yeah, but it was way before. It was like 10:45, so it was way before 11 o'clock even. Yeah, that was yesterday. So if anyone wanted to go, that was the best day. That was the best day to go. I mean, if people saw the forecast, like today was gonna rain, like it's gonna crazy rain. Yeah, I know. It's different. I mean, it's Twitch is a different animal, man. Well, you can see the kind of troubles they're having right now with those issues that happened at TwitchCon. I'm not going to go into that, but yeah, that's a horror story in itself. I mean, it's becoming just really messy. Let's just say that Twitch is becoming more messy. I think Kick has been that way too. But I mean, there are good things or good stuff that happens, but still that. It's getting kind of messy, let's just say that, Let's just be nice about it. It's getting messy. Yeah. I know, let's see. Some of the candy I used to... Oh, I remember I used to get, some of the candy I remember, with the cigarettes. It was chewing gum. In you know how cigarettes come in a package? They're cigarettes. So, you like these little, play cigarettes. Of course, you can't do that nowadays. So it would be chewing gum cigarettes. Yeah, you can't do that nowadays. I mean, because you can't even advertise cigarettes in the West or in the U.S. I remember, Reese's. Oh, do you remember the lips? They had it was like juice or some kind of stuff in this wax. This wax lips or wax teeth, and there was some kind of juice, something like that. You bite into it, and you could suck out whatever the juice was in there. And then Pez was Pez would have but sometimes those Pez dispensers would break. I mean, it was good to eat it out of the package. Reese's or Reese's Pieces. Reese's peanut butter cups. Yeah, the OG. Okay, remember? Okay, there used to be people used to give me the big Reese's peanut butter cup, because it's peanut butter enshrouded in chocolate, and it's like a cupcake, a very small cupcake. Yeah, Pez is still around, man. I mean, are those collectibles? The dispensers, man. Those are like big time. That must cost money, because those Pez dispensers are not. They've never been what do you call it? Durable. They've never been durable. Those Pez dispensers. And then now they have the smaller bite-sized Reese's Pieces, and they give those for Halloween, But before, in the old days, those are big Reese's, man. The peanut butter cups. And then now they have Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces is like what's the rainbow? What's that candy? It's too hard for me. Like it's always been too hard for me though. When it's like taste the rainbow. What's that candy again? And then licorice. Yeah, Twizzlers. Then you have the licorice Twizzlers. Then you had the orange slices. I remember those orange slices. A bag of candy. Watch. Yeah, you go to Costco, man. Costco. I think after Halloween, all the candy goes on sale, man. Just wait. Target. It'll be 50, 70% off on candy. Candy lasts a long time. So you could buy this candy for this year and you give it out next year because expiration date, That might be your night. Yeah, that's a good night. But yeah, so I think maybe even today, Halloween day. Well, I don't know, maybe the day after Halloween, or you have it at CVS. CVS will have it. Yeah, CVS is a big candy seller. They got people go to CVS, but the best deal is going to be at Costco. But Costco has a super big sack of Halloween candy. It's like super big. It won't last you a day. I know the other thing. Well, they have the whole pack, the Halloween pack of those little bars. They have a mix of like the M&M and Mars Classic, stuff like that. So they'll have I think the thing I'll eat the most, or the easy one, is the not the million. It's like the $1 million bar. What's the one? It's blue and white, and it's like Rice Krispies and chocolate in there. Those are the ones I eat all the time, man. It's like easiest, because if you have Mars, or you have the Three Musketeers, it's too thick, to bite into it, stuff like that. And then people have I think some people remember the old days we had the hard candy, Smuckers. Not is it Smuckers? No, not Smuckers. It's the hard candy. It was like the one you just twisty hard candy. Oh yeah, Nestle's Crunch. Oh, that was so good. Nestle's Crunch, man. The Crunch bar. Oh, that was so good. But it's so easy to eat and so fast because it has like Rice Krispies on the inside, man. Oh, that was so good. And then Boston. Then they had the little ones. I used to like the lemon heads, man. And then after, I think I tried Boston baked beans one time. I didn't really like it, but later on I liked it. Let's see. Then you have gum, different kinds of gum. And then Abba Zaba. Do you remember Abba Zaba? And they would have the small Abba Zaba, because usually there's a big Abba Zaba, about this big Abba Zaba. It's taffy on the outside, and on the inside it's like peanut butter. It's called Abba Zaba. Oh, and some of these places are retro places that have candy that's maybe not around anymore. Like, Abba Zaba. Do you remember Abba Zaba? Abba Zaba. I remember that. That was pretty good. I guess they couldn't. I went to this place called McFarland's. It's like some kind of candy store or something like that. And they used to have looks like adding machine tape, like a tape, and then it's on a thing, and then it comes out, and there's little dots, and there's like candy dots on paper. So, and you'd buy it by the. In the old days, it wasn't wrapped. You just never liked taffy. Well, yeah, I know it's really bad. It's really hard to get out. That's a cavity maker right there, taffy. let's see what. Oh, there was saltwater taffy. I remember. I like that. It's not bad. It was soft candy. So it was in those twisties. Like it's like it's all wax, white paper, white wrappers. It was like white, kind of translucent. It wasn't cellophane. It was a paper. I remember that saltwater taffy. That was not too bad. I wasn't too big on hard candy. What was that hard candy everyone had all the different flavors? Because you would get them either as like a bar, like a Abba Saba, and then it was like a little slab, translucent slab, and it have different flavors. Well, I can't remember what the name of it was. And then they'd have the ones that like little barrels, and you like. That was a hard candy, but those were good to suck. Oh, Jawbreakers. Remember Jawbreakers? I never really liked Jawbreakers. This is too much for me. The Jawbreakers. Starburst. Yeah, Taste the Rainbow, Starburst. Yeah. Do we have crackers? Did anyone give crackers? No. What was the other one? Starburst. What's the other one? Besides Starburst. Starburst is the rectangular ones. What's the ones like in the little bite-sized ones? Or is it called Starburst? It was like, taste the rainbow. Your teeth would be gone. I know. I think, okay, one of my friends in elementary school, I think by the 4th grade, he lost all his teeth. I mean, he had basically dentures, but he had to wait for the next round of teeth to come in. But dude, he really had dentures. Yeah, I guess he ate a lot of candy. He lost most of his teeth. Either that or he got beat up, or But I remember him, man. It's like, how can that happen? Let's see what else. Oh, I don't know. I used to do other things. Oh, remember, okay, the Chinese stuff. The hawthorn or haw flakes. I told you about those, right? And then the sweet, the sour plum seeds. I get those from Chinatown, stuff like that. But okay, around that time, all right. Remember Swedish fish? That was pretty good. But then before you could only get Swedish fish as like by the pound, like at Sears, something like that from our neighborhood. Nowadays you get Swedish fish in the package, like from the Dollar Tree. But before, okay, there was this little okay, I told you I was trading with other people. So one thing came out. Okay, that was the time also of the pet rock and other stuff like that. The pet rock and some other things that came out. So one of the things that came out was like a fortune telling. So there was like, remember the rings? I think what rings were they? Something a ring pop? I don't know. I can't. Some other kind of fortune rings. Like it was a ring. It would turn a certain color, so it'd tell your fortune. There's a fortune ring. Fireball. Oh my gosh. Oh my. I was like, dude. That's scary, JJQ. That's scary. I mean, as a kid, you don't know about it. Okay, let me tell you a secret. How to? Well, you might. As a kid, you probably didn't know you can't have the power. What you got to do for my first aid class, because I took a ring pop. I took a first aid. But some rings, it was like mood rings. The mood rings. So you have it here, and then it would like turn a different color, different colors. I guess it may be temperature. So and they also had like. The other ones that they have, but one of them was a fish, so it's like a cellophane fish. So you warm your hand, and then you put the cellophane thing on the fish. It's like a little cellophane fish, and you put it on your hand, and it would curl up. So because with the heat of your hand and stuff like that, and it would do different shapes or different colors. That was pretty cool back in those days. Okay, let me pop the. Ring pop. Hey, hang on, guys. Let me. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hang on. Watch my stuff. Sorry, I'm back. What's Skittles? That's it. Skittles. Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Test, test. Test 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Am I back? I'm back. Yeah, Skittles, Skittles. But Skittles are bad for you. You don't have any. What? Hey, cool kid, how you doing? What happened? Happy Halloween, man. Happy Halloween, cool kid. The sour was. Oh, there's like so many sour thing now. Because I just went to the restaurants. Yeah, sour, Reese's, yes. Oh, the Sour Patch. Oh, that's so good. They have all the jellies are sour. Oh, then at Grand Central Market, dude, it's all the Mexican candies that are. It's like adult rated Mexican candies. So all the jellies or things like that are hard candies. Dude, they're like super spicy and super sour. Because when I was teaching in South Central, all the kids, man, because they're middle school, man, they would share their candy, and so they would pour something like the hot spicy candy on their palm. It's in the middle of class, dude. I'm telling these kids, don't be doing that in class. So some of them would pour it on their hand, and like the powder, and they lick their hand. They lick their hands, or they pour it on their desk, and they would lick the desk. Oh, what's your favorite cool kid? Sour Patch Kids. Oh, that's back in the day, man. Sour Patch Kids is good stuff. Good stuff, baby. And then then they started to make the Sour Patch, the sour candy. It's like a long one, so you could roll it. Or they have like the candy, like a gum. It's like it's endless. So you have to like take off parts of it because it's a long tape. They got those for tomorrow's Sour Patch Kids. And the thing is that that we don't get a lot of the jelly can like when I went to Europe, when I went to Stockholm, when I went over there, dude. When I went into the co-op, we went to the co-op. During the European, we did go to the co-op. Dude, the amount of jellies and licorice they have there. What's 10 a.m. for you? Where you coming in from, cool kid? Because, dude, man, we don't even have the jellies. We don't even have all the licorice that they have in Europe. It's so much good stuff. And my sister used to get me some from Amsterdam. Oh, those were really good. They had like a half and half. It's half jelly, half licorice, and you can't get it. I mean, you get it here, but it's like freaking expensive, But I have to ask her again because like I would once we get it, I would eat the whole thing, man. It's just at one sitting. Oh, this is too good. This is UK. Then you have those, man. You have them in the UK. You have those jellies, licorice. It's some kind of salt licorice, and they have some of the salt licorice, but it's like half soft licorice, half jellies. I can't remember, but they're I think you guys have it too. I think because I think I saw it there, and I did go to what's that place? I did have the breakfast pies over at what was it called? I have the T-shirt. I have the bag. Because I went to what's the store I went to? I went to Primark, Tesco's. That's right, Tesco's, man. I went to no, not the Tesco's. I went to the other one. It's black and orange and then blue. What's the other one? The other one that serves the pies in the morning. It's because I got the bag. Yeah, I got the bag. I got everything. I have a hat. There was a bikini for this the shop. What's it? I can't. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's the competitor to Tesco's. because I first got it when I was over in Scotland, when I was over in Glasgow. What's the name of it? It's on the tip of my tongue. If JJ were here, he'd be telling us, because JJ was with me when we went over there. Because I had the meat, the meat pie. I mean the sandwich, the breakfast sandwich. No, I haven't been to Staffordshire. No, I was up in London, man. So I was in Glasgow, came down. I was supposed to I'm going to go to Edinburgh next time. My buddy's working over at the University of Edinburgh. One of our common buddies, he's actually from Liverpool. The guy that's, he's married, has a kid now. But I met him here in Japan. That was in 22, summer 22. Yeah, it's all on my stream. He's getting ready. He's getting ready next month. He's going to be in Taiwan. He's moving to Taiwan. So I think he just finished. He just graduated, or just completed his certification for English teaching. So he's some kind of teaching English as a second language kind of certification. So he's passed the test. He's getting ready to join his partner in Taiwan to teach English, I guess, and probably to also start up his business, I think, probably. No, I haven't been to Staffordshire. I was, where was I? I was somewhere in London. Oh, I was by Paddington Station, dude. I was staying by Paddington Station because I was going out every other day to do my laundry, like maybe 3-4 blocks away from my hotel, because the hotels are like, I mean, I was living in what's bigger than what I have here in Japan, but it was, well, maybe not. No, it wasn't bigger than it was here in Japan. It was just it's spaced more efficiently in Japan. But I was in the basement, man. It was crazy. Oh yeah. All right, thanks a lot, JJQ. Thanks for coming by. You have a happy Halloween. Yeah, I know Manchester, man. Manchester United, Manchester City. Yeah, the guy I met 2 nights ago. He's from he's from Manchester, and they have a Costco nearby. He has a Costco card. Do you have a Costco card? Well, he has a family, he has a wife, so, and he has kids, so they have to go to Costco. Okay, thanks, Shichiki. You take care. Yeah, let's see. We're gonna run it maybe another half hour, okay, and then I'm gonna pack it in. So yeah, I know Manchester, but I just never been there, so I can't. Because it was a very, very short trip to Europe, very short. Because right before school started, I had to use up some vacation. So in Japan at that time in the summer of 22 wasn't open yet, so I got to, because it's either, some vacation, you either use it or you lose it. So you accumulate a certain amount of vacation, but then there's a max, there's a ceiling. So you have to use it, or the employers will, you max it out. So you got to bring it down under the max. So when you accumulate, it goes back to max. So you know how those, I don't know if they do the same thing in the UK, but there's an upper limit to accumulating vacation or sick time. They can't max out sick time, but they can max out vacation or holidays. Costco. Yeah, someone else saying that they don't have Costco. Who was saying they don't have Costco? Oh, Germany. In Germany, they don't have Costco in Germany. Where else? So Germany doesn't have Costco. Oh, Germany doesn't have convenience stores because Germany doesn't have any. Germany has no stores that are open 24 hours. I just found that out yesterday from one of the guys I met, Mr. B. He's the one that sold me my Skechers, my new waterproof Skechers. So, yeah, they don't have any convenience stores or any kind of stores that are open 24 hours. So, yeah. Charlie's. Is that, what is that, Charlie? Is that a chicken place? Charlie's. Wait a minute, let me hang on 1 second. Let me double check something. Let's see. Greg's. It's called Greg's. No, I'm not a pet guy. It's called Greg's, man. Greg's with 2 G's. Well, 3 G's actually. I went to Greg's. Had some pastries, man. So I got a Greg's fanny pack. I got two Greg's t-shirts. I got a Greg's reversible bucket hat. Yeah, I got the full. I saw there was a bikini. I was tempted to get these long shorts. They had some long Greg's shorts. No, I'm talking about Greg's. Remember you Tesco's? I didn't go to Tesco's. I went to Greg's. So I got brought to Greg's. So JJ, he's from Scotland. He's in Ireland now. He's going to be moving over to Taiwan. We were talking about him. Yeah, he brought me over to Greg's. So, and then at Primark, I went to Primark and I got my Greg's outfits. Got the Greg's reversible. Dude, I was looking at the prices of the Greg's stuff because I went back and I was looking online. Dude, they have it's crazy. People were selling the Greg's merch for higher than the price. I was like, what? Because people, the minute I bought it, and people were saying, how'd you get it? Because like it was selling out. The Greg's stuff was selling out. So, but yeah, so that Greg's is the only stuff. Greg's is the only one I have. I think it's either Greg's, Tesco, and there's one other usual place that people go to. But I got, JJ brought me over to Greg's. I was up in it's Primark. It's Primark. But everyone calls it Primark. Primark. Yeah. Everyone calls it Primark. Everyone knows what you're talking about, so it's not Greg's. It's not. Oh, sorry. It's like what is it? Big Bang. Sorry. That's the K-pop song. Sorry. I'm not Mr. Perfect. No, they call it Primark. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've heard mentioned as Primark. That's what it's okay, thanks. Well, the people I've been hearing talking about Primark is the Trash Taste Boys. So that's the only reason. If you know Trash Taste, right? You know Trash Taste? That's who I'm hearing it from. That's where I think that's where I caught it from. I caught that moniker from the Trash Taste guys. Yeah, he also took me to some fish and chip places over there when I was in Glasgow. Yeah, I was trying to find some fish and chips. Oh, you don't? Okay, there's some content creators. There's Sea Dog VA, Connor. I don't know his long name. He's Welsh. Okay, and then there's Garth, and then there's Joey the Anime Man. So those are the three guys, and they're all based in Japan, and they have one of the biggest podcasts in the world. One of the biggest, well, the biggest Japan-related podcasts. They have the biggest one in the world, but they're based in Japan. They're all based in Japan. So, so Garth's of Thai ancestry, but he's from Brighton. Connor's Welsh, and he's from Wales. I don't know where in Wales, but he's from Wales. And then Joey's from Australia. So those are the three guys. They're called they call themselves Trash Taste. That's the Trash Taste, and that's the Trash Taste podcast. And they started, I think, they started during the pandemic, and it was the best because there was nothing to do. I mean, and it just grew. And they've been having North American tours. They've had European tour. I think they had a world tour. They've been a lot of places in the world, but they've done world tours already, all over the world. So it's basically English speaking. They usually release on Fridays at their new podcast. So they have a podcast. It's on YouTube, and it's also on a podcast. But and they used to also have Trash Taste After Dark. They've appeared at Anime Expo. They've appeared at different cons. So yeah, they're hot stuff. They're hot stuff. Yeah, but anyway, that's the Trash Chase guys. So just that's the only reason I would refer to it as that. And then I guess my buddy too. Like maybe he called it, whatever he called it, But yeah, let's see what other candy we're talking about. Let's see. Oh, popcorn. We used to have popcorn. They used to have popcorn balls. Okay, they would make a ball of popcorn. That was crazy. Now that was sometimes in the Halloween bags that they give you. Candied apples. What else did we have? I wasn't a fan of candy apples. It was just too messy. I mean, it's kind of sticky, the candy. A link of Jollies. What do you mean? You were saying it's a pet store, right? I'm not a pet person, dude. I would. I'm not a pet person. I don't have any pets. I'm not a pet person, so I would totally not be interested in pets. A list of pet stores. I would have no use for it. I'm sorry about that. I mean, I'm not an animal person because when I grew up, my parents had a strict policy of no animals. And the weird thing about it is that my mom grew up on a farm. My mom was telling me she had cows and pigs and chickens and whatever. She had so many different animals. My dad, because so when she met my mom, my dad was my family, my mom and my dad. My dad, very sanitary, nothing. There's no animals in the house, nothing. So as I grew up, there's only two animals or pets that I had as a kid. One was goldfish, which usually periodically died, and then I had like a little turtle, which I had that story. I had a little turtle, and then I loved that little turtle. It was like a little plastic. You put water in there, and it had a little palm tree and stuff like that. So I'd pour water in there, maybe put some food, like a little lettuce and stuff like that. And then that was my little turtle. And it was pretty cool. I was a little kid. All of a sudden he wasn't there one day, and then so I asked my sister, and so my sister said, "Oh yeah, he ran away." So for, I don't know, the longest time in my life, I always thought, it doesn't make logical sense. How can my turtle run away? More pet mail or farmhouse. No, no, no. My mom grew up on a farm. My mom grew up on a farm, but she moved to the city. Met my dad. They got married. We had a house, so it's not we're not on the farm. So yeah, there's my dad. No pets. No, no, because we didn't. That my mom lived in the country. That was in the country. That was in China. That was in China. And then they moved to America, and then they met in America, and we lived in the city. We lived in LA, so LA is not you really can't have stuff like that, or farm animals or farm stuff in the city. That'd be against the law. So pets, but the thing is, my pet dad, very very sanitary, very very, cut and dry. So no pets. No, I guess no real pets. So I had a goldfish, and then I had a turtle. So fast forward like 20 years, and I find out, I'm talking about it to, I guess, my sister's kid says, oh no, the turtle died. And then I flushed it down the toilet. I didn't tell you because you're a kid. I didn't want you to get too sad. End the story. So that's what happened to my turtle. So I only had 2 pets. Various goldfish, which would periodically die. They turn upside down in the because I win them sometimes from some of these, in the plastic bags. You win them at some kind of thing, or you buy them. I guess at the pet store, I guess goldfish are like feeder fish. So that was my pet, was a feeder fish, and then they die periodically because I have goldfish. Maybe you put too much goldfish into the bowl. Symbols. What's going on? No disassembly required. What? No. Sorry, that's my Nightbot. It's a little bit strict. Sorry about that, but yeah, I set it up, because you gotta have some kind of moderation if no one's modding. So it's the Autobot mod. The Autobots. Yeah. So that was my pet experience. Very very shallow. Very not real pets. I mean, I knew people that had pets and stuff like that. Yeah, I didn't have a pet. So the thing nowadays, I have friends. They have kids, and the kids want pets. So what ends up is the kids will get the pet, and they say, I'll be responsible. And then like maybe a month or 2 later, maybe a year later, they've given up on it. The pet's still there. The parent has to pick it up. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you could. But most of my mods are long time, in the thing. So I've seen them on different other channels. So yeah, but thanks for the volunteer though, cool kid. Thank you. I'll consider it. Anybody else have anything to share? If not, it's about time. I'll probably cut it in about 5 to 10 minutes. So any other closing remarks? Yeah, let's see what's going on right now. It is, let's take a look at what's going on. Okay. This is a storm that's bearing down on Tokyo. This is a storm that's bearing down on Tokyo right now. This is why we're not outside in Shibuya. That's why no one's out in Shibuya right now. If they are, it's like right now, 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, the storm's going to be right on top of Tokyo. See that red? That's in Tokyo. So I was streaming actually outside before until it started raining. Yeah, I was streaming outside before it was raining. I was streaming out in Chinatown. I went out to Motomachi. While I was walking around until it started raining. So I did about a 3+ hour stream, and that was during the daytime. Now it's raining like nuts, so it's not going to stop till 4 o'clock in the morning. So I think no one is really streaming. There are some people streaming, but it's outside. It's just wet, and it's really messy. I think a lot more people I heard are streaming inside today in Japan because it's wet out there. Maybe Osaka, you might get lucky right now. It's coming up. It's coming up to 7:25. So it's coming up, I think maybe next hour or so. Maybe check to see if anyone's doing anything for Osaka. But me, I'm gonna go see a movie. I'm inside. I'm warm. I just bought this. I just bought a mock turtleneck from Uniqlo. It's a knitted, kind of a knitted one. It's pretty. I guess it was a new. Because I only had a t-shirt on it. It was getting cold. I had my windbreaker or my outer layer, which was like kind of waterproof, but it was not keeping me. It was getting cold. Right now it's 61 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's really cold. I mean, for me, 75 degrees Fahrenheit is like t-shirt weather for me. So this is not. So yeah, so it's getting close. I bought this because otherwise I'd be freezing. And I have this. Got this cap. I got this. I think it's like a beanie. This beanie I got it from I think Uniqlo also. So pretty good. But I'm staying in, keeping dry. But after this, I'm probably gonna head home and stuff like that. So, but this is gonna be like a 2-hour movie. I'm gonna head back, and that'll be my Halloween. Anyway, thank you. I mean, we just having some little Halloween memories. You're gonna trick or treating in the evening. Oh, nice. You're gonna save some sweets. That's excellent. Yeah, because I was just over in Yokohama Chinatown, and the little kiddies, they were having a good time with trick or treating. I mean, it was it was the old flavor. I think all the shops and restaurants were had people outside giving the kids candies and stuff like that. So that was pretty good. I didn't see what they were getting. Oh yeah, there was also like a boba shop. I think it has an icon of a snowman. So they had little inflatable snowmen that they gave out too. So I saw a couple of the high school girls. They were carrying those around outside their little goodie bags. So yeah, so that's pretty interesting. I don't know what they were. I didn't. Sorry, I didn't look. Cause I'm not trick or treating. So that's for the kiddies. Nowadays, if I'm at home, I'll give out candies. But nowadays, I think I'm behind a condo. When I was at my mom's house, people would come by, and I would give out candy in those days. So that was good. That was good times, and then when I was working at school, we have the kids of the employees would come by, the offices, and then we'd have our doors decorated. So kids would come by and we'd give them candy and stuff like that. So, but I think nowadays also another good place that's kind of safe is the malls. So if you have a mall, sometimes that's a good place for the candy. Good candy to be had, safe, warm. It's supervised and stuff like that. Don't have to worry about getting run over. Remember, that was a big thing because you're crossing streets and it's really dark. Oh, one of the little kids is. When are you ending? Oh, I'm ending right about now. Oh yeah, this little kid's coming. So I'm gonna end right now. Thanks a lot for coming by, cool kid. You take care. Have a good, happy Halloween. Have a good time trick or treating. You take care. Get some good candies for all of us. All right, guys. Bye bye now. Take care. Happy Halloween, everyone. Be safe. Peace out.